Okay, so you're probably wondering why it's just me. Well, me and Jeter thought it was the best interest if I took over the company and he just laid back and maybe just watch, because he's not that interesting. That was a lie. We had some technical difficulties. Our first 16 minutes is completely scrapped, but we luckily saved the rest 24. So we're just going to. I'm going to do a quick summary of what we talked about. So we talked about Donda versus Certified Lover Boy. We didn't really talk too much about it. We just practically said Drake's album's better, which 90% of America says. Let's see. We talked about college football. We talked about James Mitchell getting hurt was the main thing. Very upset about that. We hope for the best of him and love to see him back. And then we did an NFL recap. Talk about all the games we mentioned that we highlighted last podcast, which was Bucks, Cowboys, Steelers, Bills, Texans, Jags, and Chiefs and Browns. And we want to apologize to Texans community, the whole state of Texas. Y'all did a lot better than we expected. Jeter predicted 0-17. You're 1-0 right now, so proved him wrong right away. We had our survivor picks. I had Jags and he had Vikings. We're done already. Took an L. So we'll have a new pick Thursday. We talked about Raiders beating the Ravens in OT. Very good game. If you will go watch the highlight. We talked about the Panthers mixed reality video. Absolutely insane. Awesome. And then we talk about baseball with the rankings. Giants being in 1, Dodgers 2, Tampa Bay in 3. And then I'm hoping we got this far where y'all will be able to see us actually talk about it. But we talk about the Mets versus Yankees and the fight they had. But I apologize for this. It shouldn't happen again. We're going to get better equipment soon. And I hope that you all enjoy the rest of this podcast. So you got about 24 minutes of me and him talking and giving our info and input on everything. And I hope you all enjoy. Thank you. So let me go and say this. For some reason, who makes the iPhone?
Apple.
No, besides that, who's like the creator of Apple? What's his name? Steve Jobs?
Yeah.
He did.
I think so.
Steve Jobs, I know you're out there. I'm sick of my camera shutting off. Because for some reason I don't have storage. I got 3 videos that are like 30 seconds long on my phone. I don't have to pay for storage. It's kind of annoying. So Steve Jobs, I know you're dead, but go F yourself for doing this to me. I don't care if it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the big pod. But as I was saying, guys,
I don't think the Lamar Jackson. I don't think it's a fumbling problem just for one.
Might not have a fumbling problem.
But if he keeps it up, then it's definitely something to watch.
He better quit.
I got another topic from a viewer question from Caleb Erie.
Ask him.
He said he wanted us to talk about the Jameis Winston and that whole game. So the Saints came out and just destroyed the Packers.
Absolutely. Aaron Rodgers' worst career performance. Stephen A. Smith quoted that.
Jameis Winston had 148 yards, but 5 touchdowns, which is the least amount of passing yards ever to have 5 touchdowns in the NFL, like in history, which is kind of crazy. But, and it's not at all. If anything, I might have expected the score to be flipped around.
I expected Aaron Rodgers to honestly come out, like especially with all. Get up here.
There was a couple points that he wanted us to mention. One was, did you see the thing?
I didn't say nothing about this game.
There was this one thing that come out. So QBR, that quarterback or passer rating. That's what it was. The passer rating, which is like I don't know how it's formulated, but obviously it has to do with your passing. It was there was this thing that if a quarterback were to throw every single pass he threw like straight into the dirt, it would be like 20 something, like passer rating. Well, Aaron Rodgers' passer rating the other day was below that because he threw some picks and stuff. It was so bad.
Do you think this is like you were talking about last week? He's back. He doesn't mind being there. You think maybe this was?
Well, see, that's another thing he had mentioned, and I've seen people mention. It was like, now I think it would.
I don't think he would do this to his team.
I don't think though, and it would be very hard for an athlete to do this now. with
Did that
so
run
much
caught.
media and just how everything is. I don't think I've seen people talk about it. I don't think he threw the game. I don't think he would do
I wouldn't
that.
think he threw the game, but do you think he altered the way he threw
No, I don't think he would lose intentionally. I just don't.
to get out of there? Because he hates it.
Yeah, but he didn't. He could have got out of there though. Like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he chose to resign there. I'm thinking,
His wife.
or he
hated him.
could have held out or something. If he didn't want to be there, he could have. I'm saying it's very possible he probably could have got out.
Maybe he's just making a big statement. Because he seems like he does not care during the off season. This past off
It
season,
seems
did
like
not
he
care.
does not care right now.
I don't blame him, truthfully. Because
So-
realistically, we're looking at the other teams, and Packers are not in that
Yeah, after
Super
that,
Bowl topic.
Yeah, if it's looking like that, I don't know.
Panthers got a better chance. Speaking of the Panthers, we trash talked them on.
Yeah, we did. We said that them and the Jets might have been the worst game of the week.
Let me go ahead and say this. Panthers. The virtual mixed reality video you all uploaded. If you have not watched it, you can go to the Panthers Instagram and watch it. That's where I watched it. Their mixed reality video was insane.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Tearing up the Jets? Yeah, tearing up the Jets flag. The little Panther tearing up the Jets flag, just jumping around the stadium. Awesome, really cool. And I was like, you know what? Definitely got to talk about that.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Cause other teams might have posted a hot video or something, but like, it's not that.
Yeah,
It's not that.
it's probably what the Panthers need to do to give some type of hype to their season.
And I get
Did they win?
Look it up. I don't. I
I'm
want
not sure.
to. I think they
I
won.
think they did.
I think it might have been a closer game too. It might have been a better game.
It was
19-14. Not a lot of scoring, but you know what?
Oh, I see. Because I saw Christian McCaffrey had a pretty good. Christian McCaffrey had a very good game actually. Yeah. So Panthers 19. Like score wise, I can see it's a close score. And you're like, oh, that might have been a good game, but in reality, like,
It's a low scoring game. I want to see touchdowns. Dude.
well, that and it was still probably kind of
a lot of
ugly football.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mixed. The highlight tape, whatever y'all posted, was pretty cool. But that is all we have for football. So let's move on to something different. MLB, Major League Baseball. The rankings right now, I got them wrote down. That third team, I was shocked when I saw that, truthfully.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't make sense though. I mean, they went and made the World Series last year, so. But add to that, so. I guess you just went by like a record, or.
No, I went like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it acted their actual ranking. So
Is that like a list how they were ranked?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the top three teams that's listed on here was like the Giants are first, which they're playing very well.
they're playing very well.
The
actually.
Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays are the top three teams right now. But
See, I
add to that, the whole AL East with Tampa Bay is like right there, basically.
I think baseball is kind of like the first week of football. There's a lot of teams that even.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now.
See.
When it comes down to, I think the Giants are the number one team. Yeah, that's.
I don't see the Giants
No, but when
being clutch enough to.
when it comes down
finish
to it, I still think
Dodgers.
are
Yeah,
the
that's
main
our
team
that's
to
our
come out
pick
of.
this year is Dodgers for
I
sure.
still think they'll come out of the National League.
San Diego, what is going on? I don't know if you've kept up with them, but they just lost last night 8-1 to a bum team. I can't remember who it was, but
It's baseball. It happens sometimes.
it does happen. But like 8-1, and you got freaking all these sluggers on your team. They've lost the past 2 or 3 games, which Dodgers were in a little hiccup for a while. They lost like freaking almost 10 in a row or something like that. But then you pick up Pujols, Albert, and Cody Bellinger was hurt and Mookie was hurt, but don't matter. I wrote down this because it was very fun to watch. Did you keep up with the Mets and Yankees little game? Did you
I saw something about it. I didn't
So
myself.
I was
watch it.
able last night. I did some research and I did some the other day too. So Mets versus Yankees. I'm pretty sure they're like playing for a wild card pick, or not wild card pick, but playing for the wild card. So like it's playing hard. And the other night, the Yankees were at the Mets playing, and in the last game in particular, now I watched a breakdown. Shout out to John Boy Media. The Mets were accusing the Yankees of like whistling, so not doing what the Astros did with like technology wise, but just using their brain and all that and whistling when a fastball comes down. And they were being accused of that. So every time they would think there was a fastball, they'd whistle. But it's baseball, there's a lot of whistles. And John Boy broke it down. And like there would be something like 2 strikes or 2 fastballs had a whistle. 2 fastballs didn't have a whistle. Some off speeds had a whistle. But the moral of it was the Mets were blaming Yankees for whistling. And then what happened was, so I can't remember who the pitcher was for the Mets, but somebody came out there, started talking, like, yo, they're picking up on your sound, they're whistling every time, blah, blah, blah. Lindor gets up to bat, hits a homer, and, like, Lindor knew about this, so he hits his homer, he just running around talking the most trash, whistling, like, with his guy, making the symbol, and I'm like, and that got everybody going. The atmosphere's heated, and then Stanton gets up, cranks one, absolutely demolishes it, and he's talking trash. He's talking trash going all the way around. So he gets round second. Lindor plays shortstop. I'm pretty sure. So he gets around there and he just turns around like he's walking backwards, just staring at him, talking trash, and then he makes it to third base, goes home and just still talking trash. Goes into the dugout. But we got Brett Gardner out there doing the thumbs down because I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he's doing the thumbs down to him. So that's a little disrespectful. And then you got Joey, was it Baez or whatever?
Baez from the
Played,
Mets.
Yeah, played on the Cubs. He's telling him to come here. We got Lindor saying, get in the dugout. So we got bad chemistry right there. We got 2 different things going on. Bench is clear. Chapman's hugging up on somebody. Like actually hugging, like they're just walking, talking about it. There's a big crowd of people arguing, and then Lindor hits a walk. I think he hits a walk off homer.
Yeah, he had a walk off.
Hits a walk off homer, and then just Lindor talking trash as you should. I think it's very baseball's boring. Talk trash, make it entertaining. Yeah. But yeah, Lindor, and then I thought it was a whole 15-minute breakdown of the video.
Yeah, I thought so.
The Yankees need to pick it up, I think. Mets playing awesome baseball. Shout out to, let's shout out him too, DeGrom for the Mets. Played on our local Kingsport team. So shout out Jacob, one, if not the best pitcher in the league. I'm sure it can be argued.
No, definitely is.
Like he's good.
Yeah, he's insane. Let's talk about probably the biggest thing in baseball this year, Ohtani.
Which really these are very fast speed cuts for you, but just to give you a little backstory, my phone ran out of storage because it brought everything from my cloud, so I had to just go fix it. But we're going to get a camera. Yeah. We're going to try to get a camera next week for at least, we might have one more episode filled on the phone, but we're going to try our best to go get us a camera and where we can have a more legit setup. Because we plan on doing this. We plan on sticking with this because, it's easy, it's fun, and if people like it, man, they like it. But yeah, so you brought up Show.
Yeah, we're talking about Shohei Ohtani.
Mr. Showtime.
It's really if you really
modern day Babe Ruth.
Well, see, that's a point I was going to bring up, kind of. Well, in a way, if you really break it down and look at it, because he is a pitcher.
He's a pitcher. Pitcher shouldn't hit the way he does.
And he's having a good year pitching too. It's not like he's a bum. And then he's at 44 home runs, and he's 23 or 24 stolen bases as a pitcher. Just looking at it, I don't see how he doesn't win MVP. Honestly,
I understand.
So, looking at it, and then on top of that,
he's my MVP.
It really might be just the greatest single season in baseball. If you just look at all of it, the hitting and pitching and MVP, and it just because nobody's ever done this before.
No, he
Because when Babe Ruth pitched, he didn't really hit like that. Like the most home runs he ever hit while he was pitching was like.
Let me
maybe
ask you a
20.
question. Who do you think eats more hot dogs? Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani?
Definitely Babe Ruth.
How many hot dogs do you think that man could eat?
And probably as many as he wanted.
But like in a let's say a 10-minute stand, Babe Ruth, and he's got his alcohol versus Joey Chestnut.
Why did I say Babe Ruth?
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably throwing them
The
down.
great Bambino. That's what I'm saying. I wish we could see that. Maybe one day we'll be able to bring people alive and we'll bring Babe Ruth only for the 4th of July
Hot
dog eating contest. No baseball. We don't care about that. We just want to see him versus Joey Chestnut. Potential matchup in the future.
It's really crazy what he's doing.
Yeah, he's good. What's that TikTok? He's good. He don't miss. That's what he is. So shout out Shohei Ohtani. Like you said, realistically, he good possibility to be MVP. But I know Bryce Harper is in that talk.
Well, they do American League and National League.
Okay,
So but the National League though.
I just started keeping up with baseball this year. Also, by the way,
Vlad Jr. also has a very good case. Like I said, he's on watch for the Triple Crown, which I didn't realize, which is very crazy. I think he's leading the American League in home runs. He's like third in RBI, second or third, but it's just like a 2 or 3 RBI difference. That's one home run, and then he's second. And I need to check if Oakland's in the American League. I think they are.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because it's by leagues. There's a National League and the American League.
Yeah, what about Oakland? What's that got to do with anything?
Because the guy who's in first for batting average plays for Oakland right now.
Who is it?
Starlin Marte.
Oh. I ain't kept up with it that much. Let me draw. I don't know. If I make this putt, y'all have to subscribe.
Yeah, they're in the American League, so.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
But baseball. It's been a pretty good year for baseball.
Will this be the best year for sports in general?
Very possible.
It's a very possible. Cause dude, there's so much I can't wait for NBA.
Yeah.
I'm excited. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani, very big potential. So if y'all want to put money down on him, he's MVP. We talked about this first episode. I figured, hey, let's go ahead and do it. And if you see this and the video didn't be able to make it, it's because of all the cuts. But I'm hoping we have it out before the first game today. New York Yankees, Houston Trash Cans, and Dodgers. Have them all minus 1.5. $100 will win you $375. And let me just say this. I think it's a free $375. I don't want to make you all lose your money. And I only tell you bets that I personally do myself with my money.
Bet with your own discretion where you're not responsible for any money that you may lose.
But I will say this. Yankees are playing. If you don't even want to do that, I can say this very confidently. Garrett Cole is pitching for the Yankees today, and they're playing the Orioles.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed money. I hate. There has to be a squirrel on the baseball field that kills every player. Yankees, Garrett Cole. Let's do 6 strikeouts and a win. I'm sure the odds are minus like 150, but I think you're winning money no matter what. Because I'm definitely doing that today. But yeah, $100 to win $375. I hope we get the first bet of the season on there correct. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will send this possible merch, and let me explain why. I was at work wearing the hat.
That one?
Yeah. Let's show the. You might have been paying attention. It's gonna be backwards, but the big pod. That's what I'm saying. You know what? Let's go ahead and rep it.
See, I thought too with the little logo we got for you on YouTube with the little mic.
That's
and
a little
stuff.
microphone.
I thought about trying to get
t-shirt.
some shirts like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I was at work, and I got this made over the weekend. Cause I was at the store and I said, how much y'all embroidered? Blah blah blah. Give me it. Blah blah. Got it. It's like $35. But I was at work last night wearing it, and one of my employees or colleagues, coworkers, whatever, came up to me that, hey, I want one of them hats, and I looked at him. I said, yeah, man, should I upcharge you? Like, a little backstory. There's somebody at Tempur-Pedic that is in a band. And he makes shirts. And like I try to give him some advice, but he's like, I'm about money. And he's like $25 a shirt for like a shirt that costs like $12 to make. And I try to say, hey, if you're gonna make shirts, sell them for like $1 profit. That way you get more out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I told him, I made a joke. How about I upcharge you for it? And then he said, no, I really do want one. I thought, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I paid like $35 for this, so like I'm not gonna go pay $35 to get hats out. This might be like a one-time thing, get you one, like a one-time thing of hats. But T-shirts are cheap.
Yeah, T-shirts are definitely something we could do.
And so I think like maybe we do a nice, like I said, we're small. We're not gonna sit here and make 100 T-shirts, but maybe like 10 T-shirts. And get them out there. Try to sell them for like $1, $2 profit. Go ahead and say what you need to say. You leaning.
We'll do and do an incentive for this. We'll do a T-shirt giveaway. We'll come up with a giveaway.
We'll come up with a giveaway in the next couple episodes.
One of you guys can come out with the Big Pod T-shirt.
The Big Pod T-shirt, and it will be limited signed. But no, I think we can come up with a nice little T-shirt with the Big Pod and a little microphone logo. And
are we doing a little logo, big logo?
See, I like pocket tees, and like maybe like the Big Pod. Which side would the pocket be? It's on the left side. Yeah. So the Big Pod above it, and then like on the pocket patch, the microphone. Maybe something like that. Like we can work out all kind of ideas, or we can do like a big logo on the back or something.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'd hate to have something on the back, but then like you'd have to have something on the front.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe because like it's expensive. Like bigger logos will be a little bit more expensive, but definitely, I think we see T-shirts in the future. I think maybe we come out with 10 T-shirts, 5 large, 5 extra large. Like we're not gonna sit here and buy one of every, because you can wear oversized T-shirts. You're in style, and just we make them for $10, sell them for $12. We ain't trying to rob nobody. We just want to get our name out there and just let you all enjoy listening. But yeah. Because I know, like, I'm sure you got people that would want one.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure, like, hey, yo, my bets group chat, y'all want a T-shirt, bro? Hit me up.
So, that's something we'll definitely look into. It's probably going to happen.
Oh, it's got to happen. We already got that.
So, we'll talk about that a little more probably next episode.
Yeah. But, yeah, merch, good for somebody who just started watching NFL. I loved week 1. I'm excited for week 2. I've already started looking at who all is playing who. I think it'll be very fun.
We'll get on that because next episode there'll be a game.
I haven't looked at the game. Truthfully, it's not a good game.
Who is it?
We'll talk. I can't remember, but it's not.
Well, still though.
We'll still talk about it.
We got the week 2 though.
Yeah, and it makes it different, but yeah. Oh, another thing. Actually, I forgot. I should have talked about this in the NFL, and I forgot. I keep forgetting. I remind myself. Andy Dalton. Let me go and say this. I'm not coming from a lot, but I've heard a lot of trash talk throughout the years on Andy Dalton. Little redhead man. Looks like a Viking, first off. I like the beard and hair. He played good. And I'm sick of the trash talk. He played very good. I watched the second half. They played the Rams, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That was the only game I was able to watch. I watched the second half of the Rams. And Andy Dalton held his own. Still lost because, it's the Rams, potential Super Bowl team. Andy Dalton played good. He played good. I know
You can download the NFL app. You can watch free games on there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what I did at work. I watched we watched the Titans-Cardinals at 1. Watched the Chiefs-Browns at 4.
Cardinals whooped them, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Cardinals whooped them.
And then we watched the Rams and Bears at 9.
So they got all these games on there?
It's not all.
You got to pay?
You get you get like 2 games.
That's pretty cool. I'm excited.
It's always like it goes by your the Titans game will always be on because that's our local team. It always goes by like local coverage.
I know.
And then it's like the CBS game of the week, I think, which was the Titans or not Titans, but
bro, that's gonna sound nice as heck, bro.
which was the Chiefs and Browns, and then the Sunday night game.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. Yeah, I'd definitely be down on that if my phone allows me. Apparently, I ain't got no storage. But yeah, Andy Dalton deserves more respect. I think the running back for Rams, I could be wrong.
I can't remember who it is.
Absolutely, somebody whoever ran the ball.
Oh, they
demolished.
They just got Sonny Michel, I think, from the Patriots.
I don't know, but bro, this guy demolished. This guy demolished. Another thing,
Matt Stafford, I saw 350 some yards, I think, and however many touchdowns is like the
he did good.
his QBR. It was something. Whatever he did was
He did good.
It was like the best for a debut with the new team in NFL history.
He played pretty good. I was like I said, I was able to watch the second half. He was playing very good. Now, whenever it comes to I don't know. Did we talk about Cam Newton any last podcast?
I don't think so.
So let's talk about Cam Newton in Thursday's episode. So remind me, we're going to talk about Cam Newton. Does he deserve to be on a team, and what role can he play? But I think episode 2's in. What would you call the title of this episode? What do you think? Come up with a good title. Think of something fast. Last we can't do NFL twice. We'll just make the title like "Sports Gone Crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah, Sports Gone Crazy.
And then we'll put like all kind of possible merch and a couple questions.
Okay. Sports Gone Crazy. Let's make a thumbnail right now on this video. So just make something crazy like you all.
Oh, we got to do our putt.
Oh, okay. So here's our deal with you guys to get you all involved. So if either of us make a putt, we will PayPal the first comment who drops their PayPal $1. So you have a potential chance. So let's. All right, teed up, son. Tiger Woods this thing, boy. Oh man, that was close. All right, let's see what homeboy can do. Oh, he looped out of the hole. All right, so no dollar for nobody. But yeah, possible merch. NFL recap. We hope James Mitchell gets healed.
Yeah.
MLB. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Like, comment, subscribe. Leave any questions. You got any questions down below? Leave some questions. You get a shout out if you leave a question. We'll shout you out.
Maybe Mountain Dew sponsors. Maybe that would be it.
Yeah.
We got a sponsor for Mountain
Maybe
Dew.
if any of you guys have some like inside to Mountain Dew or a Pepsi or something.
If you don't know, no.
But I think Pepsi owns it.
Okay, yeah. I'm not being sponsored by Pepsi.
So
that's so disgusting.
Hook us up, you know.
Let's make a shock face for the thumbnail. All right. Awkward handshake, sir. Episode 2 complete. Thank you all.
See you guys Thursday.